Yamaguchi, the treasure admiral. Yamaguchi was a young admiral tasked with finding the recently lost treasure ship of the Emperor. The treasure ship had been lost during a storm out on the Chinese Sea. The treasure consisted of ancient relics thought to have sentimental values to the Emperor and the whole of China. The Emperor held high hopes as Yamaguchi was his most promising subject. Thus, this was a grand way for him to climb the pillar of expectations and responsibility. Yamaguchi was told to muster a fleet and set sail as soon as possible. Before the young admiral proceeded with this mission, he returned home to say farewell to his wife, younger brother, and his parents. He promised his wife he would return and gave his brother an amulet, which would watch over him whilst he was gone. As the admiral was saying goodbye, an envoy from the emperor arrived to take him by carriage to the main port in the province to get prepared. The carriage took Yamaguchi through the woods, hills, and plains until he arrived. When he arrived, the bustling port was alive with the preparations and laundries of people, hundreds of people, sailors loading the ship, traders hawking their trades and wares, wives and children tiding their loved ones goodbye. Yamaguchi stepped out from the warmth of the carriage and was humbled by the presence of fellow sailors and the vast amount of ships in the harbour. As he was walking to the headquarters of the Admiralty, he was approached by a hooded figure who clearly stood out from the surrounding citizens. The mysterious figure told the Admiral not to search for the treasure, as it would only bring chaos and destruction. Yamaguchi instead asked the figure why he shouldn't go, to which the figure removed their hood to reveal that it was a young woman. She introduced herself as Katria and asked if they could talk in a nearby tavern. They both went to the tavern and got drinks. Katria told him the treasure was evil and cursed and that he should not go after it for his own safety and well-being. The two got to know each other more, discussing various things and discovering that they come from the same town. Yamaguchi told her that he has no choice as it's the Emperor's will to get the treasure back. Katria pleaded with him not to proceed, but the Admiral insisted that he must. Katria asked him if she could travel with him to find the treasure's location to see if it is indeed evil and cursed. Yamaguchi was hesitant at first, but then begrudgingly agreed once Katria said she knows the location of the treasure and she is the only one who can help. The next morning the Admiral's fleet set sail along with Katria. The boats begin to leave the harbour, and as the families and citizens waved goodbye and cheered them on their long journey ahead.